The elephant and the ant. Once upon a time, in the heart of the African savanna, there lived an elephant who was the largest and strongest of all the animals. His towering height and enormous size made him the undisputed king of the land. Because of his power, the elephant was very proud and often looked down on the smaller animals, treating them with little respect. One day, as the elephant was strolling through the savannah, he came across an ant. The tiny creature was busy collecting food for its colony, hurrying back and forth with a crumb many times its size. The elephant, noticing the ant's hard work, decided to have some fun at its expense. "Hey, you little creature," the elephant trumpeted, his voice shaking the ground. "Why do you bother working so hard? With your size, what difference can you possibly make? You are so small and insignificant." The ant, pausing in its work, looked up at the elephant towering above. Despite the vast difference in size, the ant was not afraid. "Great elephant," the ant replied. "I may be small, but I am not insignificant. Each of us has our own role in the world, and no creature is without value." The elephant laughed, his deep voice echoing across the plains. "What nonsense!" he roared. "How can something as tiny as you have any value at all? I could crush you with one step if I wanted." The ant remained calm and continued. "Perhaps you could crush me, but that does not change the fact that we all have our strengths and weaknesses. Just because you are big and strong does not mean you are invincible. Even the smallest of creatures can teach the mightiest of beasts a lesson." Amused by the ant's words, the elephant decided to prove its point. He raised his massive foot, pretending to step on the ant. But before he could bring his foot down, the ant quickly scurried up the elephant's leg and crawled into his ear. Suddenly, the elephant felt a sharp pain as the ant began to bite the sensitive flesh inside his ear. The mighty elephant, who had never felt such discomfort before, started to panic. He shook his head violently, trumpeting in pain, but the ant held on tight, continuing to bite. The elephant tried everything to get rid of the ant. He shook his massive body, rolled on the ground, and even splashed water on his head, but nothing worked. The pain was unbearable, and the elephant, now desperate, pleaded with the ant. "Please, ant," the elephant cried out, "stop biting me. I was wrong to underestimate you. I see now that even the smallest creature can be powerful. Please forgive me and come out." Hearing the elephant's plea, the ant stopped biting and calmly crawled out of the elephant's ear. The elephant sighed with relief and bowed his head in respect to the tiny creature. "Thank you, ant," the elephant said humbly. "You have taught me a valuable lesson today. I will never again look down on anyone, no matter their size." The ant smiled and replied, "Remember, elephant, that true strength comes not from size, but from the heart. Always treat others with respect, for we all have our own unique strengths." From that day on, the elephant became known not only for his strength, but also for his wisdom and humility. He treated all the animals of the savannah, big and small, with kindness and respect. And the ant, though small, was honored by all for teaching the mighty elephant such an important lesson. Moral of the story: no matter how big or small, every creature has value and can make a difference. True strength lies in recognizing and respecting the strengths of others.